Hey, it's Adam Lavelle, the Wrestling Snob. It's been a while. I was going back and watching some old Noah matches, and honestly, I got distracted by a few other things in my life, a few other interests that I have, like armored MMA. I'm not going to get into that here. It's just another interest of mine. It's an interesting thing if you ever want to ask about it. But hey, we're getting ready to get back into Noah season. No, they don't have seasons, of course not. But after that torturous N1 tournament season, they took a little time off. Now, they did have some matches in Europe, they are going to be on Wrestle Universe. I think it's like the 25th or 26th of September. You'll be able to see those matches there. I'll be covering them. I'll be talking to you about them, even though they've already happened. But besides those few matches in Europe, a lot of these guys had some significant time off here in between the N1 and this upcoming show, Star Navigation, Saturday, September 14th, 2024. It's at 5:30 p.m., 6:30 start time, 5:30 p.m. The doors open in Japan. So that means we'll be able to watch it here live on Wrestle Universe at 5:30 a.m. I have to glance over to my Japanese and time. It's translated to Eastern Standard Time. 5:30 a.m. Saturday morning for this show you're seeing here on your screen. We're going to scroll down and look at who's on this card, and we're going to discuss it here. But again, this Saturday, early morning, Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 a.m. Now, we're going to pass a lot of information here as I scroll down, including the matches we will get to, because we want to start at the beginning. This show is going to kick off with Yu Owada taking on the biggest young guy they've got. And I don't mean by big, I don't mean, size-wise. He's the youngest of the young, if you will. Daiki Odashima, and that is if his name is displaying right here. It is a translation from Japanese to English, so if that isn't how it's pronounced or even spelled, you'll have to forgive me. I'm using Google Translate here, and that's how it shows it here. Obviously, Yu Owada will win this. This is all about getting the new kid in here, getting him reps, getting him punished, getting him whipped into shape, if you will. I don't know anything about him. I've been away on my WWE excursion until recently, coming back to Noah for their N1 tournament, and finally we're back to regular shows because, man, I've been missing it so bad, just sitting around here trying to find other things to watch, other things to do, and I am thrilled to have Noah back. So this will be a fun match, I'm sure, even though I don't know anything about the youngster, Daiki, if that's how you pronounce it. If not, again, forgive me, I will learn it soon. Second match, Saturday night, will be Shuji Kondo teaming with Eita, the former GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, taking on Shuhei Taniguchi, and Kai Fujimura. Now, these two have teamed semi-frequently. They always seem to be around each other. And it's a pretty good matchup. I mean, Kai Fujimura and Eita match up pretty well. Taniguchi and Kondo match up pretty well. Now, I say that in regard to size. I say that in regard to style. This will not be a styles clash. We will know it's a junior team against kind of a heavyweight team with throwing Taniguchi in there. But look, Kondo and Eita are just better. They're a better team. They're better individual wrestlers, so I see them winning this. Now, could you see an upset? Yes. Taniguchi is an upset master. He recently pinned Marufuji in a tag team match, which shocked a lot of people and earned him and his tag team partner at that time a GHC heavyweight tag team title shot, which they lost. But Taniguchi can never be overlooked. So while I'm predicting Kondo and Eita to win this, and I don't really have any misgivings about that, I'm pretty sure that's who will win, Taniguchi's capable of beating anyone at any time. Now we got the Rebellion, if you will, right? We've got the old Fist King here, according to the translation, Kenoh, teaming with his Rebellion partners, Alejandro and Cristobal. And I've looked up Cristobal, and I've read the rumors as to who he is, and I won't spoil it here if you're interested. Just go to Google and type in who is Cristobal in Pro Wrestling Noah, and you'll get some Reddit pages and what have you that'll give you theories. But this is a great team. I mean, watching Kenoh as a hand-shaking, fist-bumping, baby-kissing babyface is a sight to behold. And watching him team with two youngsters like Alejandro and Cristobal, that is fun stuff. And they're going to face Marufuji, Takashi Zagura, and Masa Kitamiya. I'm pretty sure in Europe, Masa Kitamiya has stepped up for a match against Kenoh, and I think he stepped up for a GHC heavyweight championship bout. We'll get into that more when we get to the English shows, because again, they're still 2 weeks away on Wrestle Universe, even though they've happened, and you can look the results up if you want. This is hard to call. Marufuji, Segura, and Kitamiya is a beast of a team. That's why I'm going to predict them to win here. Kenoh, Alejandro, and Cristobal are an amazing team. I love them together. I can't wait to see how it all works out as this continues to go on, because they have the GHC heavyweight champion Kaito Kiyomiya in their midst as part of their faction, part of their unit, and that's pretty damn impressive. But look, Segura, Marufuji, and Kitamiya, I just think they're just going to be a little bit too much, especially for the younger parts of Kenoh's team, Alejandro and Cristobal. So I think one of them will go down. Even though they'll wrestle well, and this will be a good match, I see the big guys winning it. Then we've got a 6-man tag team matchup that sees El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. teaming with his brother Galando del Mal and Daga, the new GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, taking on Dragon Bane, Alpha Whoop, and Super Crazy. What's with Super Crazy? He sort of seems to be teaming with random people. Ever since Paris Del Mal broke up, it's like they don't know what to do with him. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's teaming with Mexicans here, wrestling against other Mexicans, so it makes sense. But is he a babyface? Are the fans supposed to like him now? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Super crazy, if you will. It's not spelled crazy like stupid Google Translate makes this translation. This is another tough one to call, but I think Daga, Galando del Mal, and Dr. Wagner Jr. will win this, probably taking out Super Crazy. No offense to him. Super Crazy is still a good wrestler. He's changed up his styles and I think does well. For his age and his style and presentation being completely different now, he does well. But I think he likely goes down here. But this will be a fun, exciting matchup. We have an 8-man tag team matchup next. The new Rattels. Are they being called the Rattels? I'm pretty sure I read that they are. I'm not sure. Maybe Hasami or somebody can help me out with that. But I'm talking about Hayata, Yohei, Tadasuke, and Yuto Kikuchi. I hope I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I'm not. Against the former GHC Junior Champion of Asuka, Atsushi Kotogi, Hajime Ohara, and Junta Miyawaki. Look, the Rattels got to win this, right? They got to. The three of them have been together in the past and have been extremely over and extremely popular, and they still are. Their new partner, who I know nothing about, he's from the Japanese independent scene, if you will, Yuto Kikuchi. Again, if that's translated right. If it's not, forgive me. I'm anxious. I'm excited to see him. I'm waiting to see. I mean, whenever Daisuke Harada recommended him to pretty much take his place in this new version of the Rattels, generally, I mean, the kid has to be good. He better be good. Because Asuka, Kotogi, Ohara, and Junta are. Ohara seems to be the guy who gets pinned a lot now. Unfortunately, I'm a big fan of his. I really like the guy. But I suspect he probably goes down here and gives the win to Hayata, Yohei, Tadasuke, and Kikuchi. We've got a match for the GHC National Championship. Can you tell I'm excited about this one? The champion, Yuki Sasaki. Again, the translation's wrong here, so I have to look at it, try not to mess up. Yuka Sasaki, the GHC heavyweight champion, taking on a resurgent, a fired up, and impressive, a guy I thought was going to win the GHC championship against Kenoh. I really did. Manabu Soya. Man, oh day, look, Sasaki is a great fighter. Comes from the MMA world and has brought MMA into Noah in an excellent style, in an excellent way, choking guys out much bigger than him, like he's going to have to do here if he wants to win this. And Manabu Soya, who I think should have won the GHC championship, and I hate seeing Kenoh lose. I really do. But let me tell you, I think Kenoh should have lost. I think Manabu Soya deserved to win. I think Manabu Soya deserved to run with that GHC championship, even if it was a short one. I'm going to predict Manabu Soya wins this. Yeah, title change. Not because I don't like Yuka Sasaki. I think he's great, and if he wins, I'm not going to be upset in the least. But Manabu Soya is due. He's overdue. He needs a major win. He needs a title, in my honest opinion. And Noah's booking doesn't always agree with me. I can promise you that, and I'm sure the booking doesn't always go the way you wish or think it should too. They're their own animal. Noah does what they want. Some people ask me, don't you dislike how Noah books? Because I've said that in the past. But I've gotten past it. How did I get past it? Because ultimately, Noah is so damn good to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter to me who's the champions are. Because Noah, I can trust them. They're not going to put their titles on somebody ridiculous. Some old guy like Fujita. I like Fujita, I'm sorry. His run, I thought, was fun. Now, was I upset he beat Nakajima? You're damn right. I think Nakajima should have been the ace of this company. But word is he has a bad reputation. I don't know what to believe. I like him. I wish he was still around. But of course, I like Low-Ki too and wish he was in a major company. But I'm really getting off track here. I really think Manabu Soya should win this, but that certainly doesn't mean he will. And we all know that. And finally, the main event. This will be Ryohei Oiya. Did I get it right that time? Because it's not translated right here. Not his first name. Ryohei Oiya taking on Kaito Kiyomiya. Now, the big deal here is it is Ryohei Oiya's last match in Noah. For some reason, it's not for the title. I mean, you could argue what has Oiya done to get a title shot. Well, it just should be a title shot to add to the excitement of this, in my opinion. But again, Noah does what they want, and I'm fine with that. Kaito Kiyomiya has proven himself to be one of the best in the world. I used to sort of deny him, not as being good, but I didn't see him as top level. You know, I saw him as worthy of being Noah worthy, but I've changed my mind completely. He's still not my favorite, but he is absolutely worthy of everything Noah's given him. Multi-time GHC heavyweight champion. He wins here. I don't see them sending this kid back to New Japan with a win over the GHC champion. That would be foolishness. But again, that doesn't mean Noah won't do it. That doesn't mean there hasn't been a pre-agreement arranged. That doesn't mean that they agree to do it and then Kiyomiya goes over there and beats one of their big wigs or something. Who knows what kind of arrangements Pro Wrestling Noah has with New Japan. But common sense, and again, Noah does what they want. And I'm okay with it because I love Noah that much. I love their style, their presentation, the way their wrestlers work, that I get over decisions they make that I don't agree with. I get over it. So if Ryohei Oiya wins this, I'll get over it. Will I agree? No. Will I gripe on a video about it? Probably. But will I be mad at Noah? No, because Noah's the greatest, even if they do things I don't like. But I think Kiyomiya has to win this, and I think he does. This is a great show. Again, I'm recording this on a Wednesday early evening. We have 3 days until this comes on. Wrestle Universe, 5:30 a.m. Saturday morning. I'm going to try to watch it live, but man, I can't guarantee it. I'm normally up at that time for my job, getting ready. But man, when I get a chance to stay up late and sleep in, I normally do it. And I won't be able to do that Friday if I want to watch this live Saturday. We'll see. I want to. We'll see. What do you think of my predictions? What do you think of this show? What do you think about pro wrestling? No, I believe it's the greatest wrestling in the world. I believe it's wrestling done right. And it's one of my biggest passions on this earth. If you notice, my WWE tag team title was missing above my head. I got the Steiner brothers standing in its place. I have on order a replica of the GHC Heavyweight Championship, which will be hanging there shortly. It is in productions. The plates are being printed as we speak. I spoke to the guy making it for me just minutes ago, and I can't wait. I sold my WWE Tag Team title and my MLW National title to obtain the money to buy this GHC replica championship, and I can't wait till it's hanging right there above my head next to the Jim Cornette signed tennis racket. But I'm Adam Lavelle. You can find out everything about me at WrestlingDoneRight.com. All my socials, a little bio about me, my time in the business, what have you. I appreciate you subscribing to this YouTube. It mean the world to me, but most importantly, it would get me in the algorithm and let wrestling fans learn and see more about pro wrestling. Noah, wrestling done right. And I'll be back with another video before you know it.